Salutations everyone, my name is FooCat, and welcome to Banded Memories Yamanashi. This is a PlayStation 1 style horror game that takes an obvious inspiration to Resident Evil and Silent Hill, and you can see on the reminiscent of main menu here that it is a Resident Evil menu. We're going to go ahead and start this. I have played this a few years back, but there has been some slight updates since then. There's apparently a difficulty level now. I don't recall this from my old video, but I like to live dangerously, so I'm going to be playing on survival horror. I mean, it's just a demo, so it shouldn't be that bad. I think the game's like only 20 minutes at max. Alright, so let's start off with this note. It's a local newspaper. It's dated 14th June 1987. Can't imagine anyone being interested in news that old. At least I am not. So I'm going to assume that this takes place a decade later. It tends to be that way with PlayStation 1 horror games. Alright. Alright, so let's examine this. So I need the key to the room 100 to open this door. There's a horrible smell coming from the other side. Possibly the feeder of a carcass? Not sure. We will only find out once we go in. I'm sure nothing malicious will happen in there. You can obviously tell that by my sarcasm. Oh, there's... Last time I played this, there was like a math question right here. That's totally fine though, because there's still a note that gives you the numbers. There we go. History notes from a student. It is the year 1993. Today, 358 years ago, the school was founded by Saki Ueda. That year opened the gates to success for Yamanashi and her inhabitants. We will always remember that year. It's extremely important to all of us. Unknown student. So, the problem is 1993 minus 358. Out of the top of my head, that is going to be 1635. So it's going by military time, so if I can count that correctly, it would be 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's going to be a 4. 435. It's an old clock. I can see a little shiny item stuck behind the little doors at the top of the clock. A little winding might help. Alright, so set that to 35 and bingo. Alright, so we'll get the key now. The key fell out of the cuckoo clock. I can examine it by pressing Q and then going to the key items tab. Thank you for giving me a tutorial. Key leads to room 100. I can unlock it to go in, but also unlock it just to be safe. So that's just being a little bit of a flashback to Clock Tower 2. Alright, I can follow that. I did that to avoid Stephanie. Alright. Now it's time for the worst part in the game. As far as my experience with in my old playthrough. So here we go. Now we're going to go in. And you can just press the space bar just to not have to wait for that Resident Evil door. Alright, let's get this over with. So we have to go in here. Let's examine the mannequin. A mannequin. Its lower body is human, but the rest is completely made out of I'm assuming plastic. Cut off for some reason. Alright. So I think I got the key. It didn't confirm it. Okay. Key that leads to the southern cafeteria. I can unlock it to go in, but also lock it to make sure nobody follows me. Well, thanks for warning me on both keys. Alright. So now we're going to go ahead and lock this door. So now that doors are locked, we're just going to go ahead and read the note. Teacher abuses students for own satisfaction. The 53-year-old teacher, Aoto Anoa, was recently accused of torturing by an anonymous student from a Yamanashi academy. She claimed that the teacher admitted that he felt satisfaction by simply looking at live female mannequins. Therefore, he would force his female students inside a mannequin's body during his classes, which led to serious breathing difficulties for multiple girls. The accuser started crying during her appearance in court, stating, "Anua should burn in hell." Aimeya Eito, 20th February 1990. So that's sort of mordacious. But you can't blame her because she did have a harrowing experience. Is that mannequin knocking? That's interesting. But, we're gonna open this door now. And to be on the safe side, we're gonna lock it as well. Let's see here. There we go. Always have to lock behind you. I wonder how they're gonna get in. Shoot, it's just a demo door. Okay. So we'll move on. I think this is the door that we need to go to. There we go. What's in here? I'm tired of this. What? You're tired of it locked? That should be a safe thing. I am not going in there until I visited the principal's office down the hallway. Gotcha. So we'll head down there. Can I sprint? I don't believe I can. It's not the shift button. It's Mr. Anua's lifeless corpse. What did this to him? What's that? He has a folded piece of paper in his hand. My name is written on it. Hi there, Hideo. As you could probably tell, I took the easy way of letting myself out. We kept evil inside these walls for 6 long years, but it's just too much for us. We can no longer stand against all these horrible things that we've done. The bell outside is what brings these monsters back to life. Every time it rings, all these martyrs will always be running around. So, take my handgun, the handgun of a coward. You need to find those keys, Hideo. At least save yourself. This man died 6 years ago. I was there at his funeral. I don't understand. Where am I? I think taking this handgun is my best bet. I appreciate you looking out for me. And he was being treated like a malefactor. Come on now. Seems like a hero to me. I wasn't there. He just had a fetish. But, I guess we'll head out. Actually, yeah, we need to add more ammo. I'm unsure if there's more monsters, but I do recall hearing some monsters out here, so I think there are some monsters. My point exactly. You poor nefarious monster. A rusty heater. It feels really cold. Alright. That thing smashed the window to get to me. That's scary. How's it scary? Then again, I really don't know the term scary at this point. Every time I mention it, it's just completely meaningless. Alright, we're going into the girls' bathroom. I don't care about the rules. Wow, my tea's gotten cold already. It's only been sitting out for like 4 minutes. 4 minutes too long, I guess. Or 9 minutes. I wasn't keeping track. Alright, where are we going? Let's see here. It's really dark. I think this is the end of the demo, actually. A wheelchair for children. What would it be doing here? You're possibly in the special education hallway. Physically disabled people. Unsure. Or maybe this is like an underground hospital? I don't know. Can I go through this door? I can't even interact with it. I don't even know if that's a door or not. It is a door. There's probably nothing interesting behind this door anyway. Okay. What about this one? I'm tired of this. I thought you didn't really want to see what's in there anyway. There's something here. Got my gun ready. Whenever you're ready, I'm ready. I don't know. Do I have any? Okay, I gotta add some more. Am I even hitting it? Alright, I can't see anymore. It is just dead dark right now. I think I killed it all. Alright. I don't know where I'm even going anymore. This door? Yeah, I think this is the end. Dear player, this has been the demo for my upcoming horror game. I know that is not a lot and that this ending is rather abrupt. I am looking for feedback for future versions and eventually a full game. I want to thank you 1,000 times for playing it, and please leave any suggestions that came out of your mind. And thanks a lot. The final ending of this game won't be as rough as this. Noah Pa. Okay. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this playthrough of Abandoned Memories Yamanashi. I can't say that I did have a crashing problem starting this game up the first time. I'm not sure why. When I pressed enter to go to a difficulty, for some reason it didn't register, and I got kicked out of the game. I think maybe cutscenes could be added like Clock Tower 2, just to show that deadpan face of theirs. For some reason, those like really bring out the comedic value. Like, if you watch back on like my Clock Tower 2 montage, like you could see they seem very impassive. And I think that this developer needs to add some cutscenes to have that comedic value to it. But I know this game is like meant to be a lot more serious since it's like a PS1 style horror game related to Silent Hill and Resident Evil. But to me, like, mannequins don't really have that inspiring fear to me. I feel like if they had more apparitions that could build much more fear than mannequins, because mannequins don't really do it for me. Especially if it's involving PlayStation 1 style horror games. I don't know why. They just don't really appear to me in fear. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully I gave enough feedback. Stay awesome, kitty saviors.